enough along that I feel comfortable with him being in town.
Well, I would still like to show my appreciation for your friend helping. And he hands you a bow. And he says, because he had seen, several of the guards had seen Juno outside, target practicing away. So he had figured that he was proficient in a bow. So the guards had alerted Rov, and Rov has given you a bow to give to Juno at your leisure whenever he has worked his way back into the grace of the party. Or the circle of friends. Or companions.
Okay.
And it is called Oath Bow. And it is the bow in the monster manual as well. Well, I'm sorry, the bow in the Magic Items PDF. Then he says, now we have to discuss another serious issue at hand, my friends. The neighboring rock gnome clan of Lemmiwinkle, which is Bizik's clan, has nearly been destroyed, and the scouts that came to the village seeking help during the giants' attack were a little too late. We weren't able to get there in time. And when we arrived, there are many dead gnomes. And the pressure was great because we failed them as an ally. There were also several missing gnomes as well. Especially the leader Fudwick, which is the leader of the Lemmiwinkle clan. And he thinks that not only, he knows where the giants are. You know where the giants are. Everybody knows where the giants are. But there are missing gnomes as well, and they just have not seen them. They didn't know if they had tried to escape during the attack or whatnot. So the scouts had actually hung back, and this was several days ago now. And the scouts have been reporting back to Rov and the Stonehammer clan because there's basically nothing left of the Lemmiwinkle village, no leadership or anything, and there's been no signs. So, and there's been no bodies found. So there's probably been captives taken, and he does remind you that these giants do like the taste of flesh. So these gnomes could be in deep trouble. They could be in deep shit.
Did we ask where that was? I didn't hear exactly where you said at the beginning.
What, the actual
I know
location?
where it is,
Yeah.
but yeah.
It's about
I just didn't hear you
300
say
yards up the side of the mountain that overlooks the actual Stonehammer clan village. So,
I just didn't hear if you said it at the beginning.
but he does say that we do need to find both the leader Fudwick and the remaining survivors, because they have always been there for us, and we need to be there for them. What's up, Crump?
Laszlo has a genuine look of concern and stands up tall and as tall as he can and said, well, I'm definitely ready to help out.
No, that's good. I just want to let you all know that this is a very dangerous mission, and my dwarf accent is starting to turn into a Hispanic voice now, and I warn you that every time that I try to do a damn voice, it always ends up going Hispanic. But he tells you that this is a very dangerous time. The stone giants have allied with the other ogres and ettins throughout the Grey Peak Mountains, and they've been using magic to summon the earth elementals from below. Danger is definitely a mist, and you could die if the wrong moves are taken. And he's definitely sincere, Gim. You can tell that.
Well, regardless of the danger, it does sound like something that needs to be. We need to come to their aid. We've had a long-standing relationship with this town. I've got friends there. We all have friends there. We have to protect. We have to protect them.
Get ready for some balls of the wall combat tonight, guys. Alright.
I've dedicated my sword to protecting you guys thus far. I will do it from now and continue on with it. So I'll help out as best as I can.
You have my skin flute.
he does tell you that he does appreciate the help, and unfortunately they are not going to be able to spare any help for the group because they are trying to defend the village as well, and numbers are down in the village from recent attacks. But Gim does know the location of the entrance to the Stone Giant fortress. Small fortress, hangout, whatever you want to call it. Play the gnome slaughtering song. I actually have one. I'll be playing it for you. Goat.
I can regenerate a body part with
Great
this thing?
name, Goatzilla. I
Yeah.
love it.
Wow.
Thanks for watching the channel, man. Haven't seen you here before, so hope you enjoy it. So
That's pretty
So
cool.
what's up, guys? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna hang out? Are you gonna help old Rov? Or are you guys gonna head back to Lork and go to the tavern, the Gushing Eye Tavern that I named that tavern, the Gushing Eye Tavern, to go gamble and drink your sorrows away? Or are you gonna go kick some Stone Giant ass? Or try to? Huh?
I'm ready to help.
I'm ready to kick some Stone Giant ass. I've been waiting for this.
You definitely have.
I'm ready too.
You are
Let's do it.
raging. Alright, so the party leaves. Rov once again thanks you and bows on your way out. And he says, "May the hammer be with you, Gim. May the Schwartz be with you." And you guys are now outside of the town. You do see Juno over there. He's got his feet kicked up, leaning back, enjoying a nice pipe. A little bit of R&R for
Yeah,
the
at
road.
this point, I'm gonna pull Gim aside and just say, "All right, this mission we're about to go on seems like it doesn't sound very pretty. So, I would say put your differences aside right now with him. We need all the help we can get with this one, I'm sure, and let's just try and get this thing done. How does that sound?"
Yeah, by the way that, speaking out of character, not from a DM standpoint, but the way that Rov was speaking to you guys is, the way he portrays it, or the odds are severely stacked against you. And I mean severely stacked against you. I mean, you're basically going up there as a party of 6 to take on an entire Stone Giant, fortress, basically.
So out of game, you're fucked.
You're not.
Right.
You're not fucked. It just needs the cards need to be played right, if you know what I'm saying.
I
Where
need
there's a
time
will,
to
there's a
make
way.
plans. I'll make all the plans.
So you guys can discuss this amongst yourself, because there's some definite important decisions in the near future.
Well, the way
Exactly,
I
Drac. What
view
could possibly
this
go
is
wrong?
that anybody who doesn't want to go
It's
doesn't
only
have
large
to go.
monstrosity Stone Giants.
This is dangerous. This is life ending. This may not be everybody's cup of tea. I'm gonna stay. This is what I've been dreaming of doing since I left the town. There's no way I'm backing out of this. But I don't require anybody else to take this on. It's up to you guys.
Follow the yellow
I don't want to
brick
make
road.
that decision for you.
So you're saying this to the party, all of us?
Yes. I
So
don't want to
you
make
go
that.
all alone by yourself.
You
and do
have
this.
my sword. And my
Yeah,
axe.
if I have to.
Really?
You don't have to. Like I said, you have my flute. No, gnomes are in trouble, and you've been good to me before, and I can't back away from something like this.
That is going to be the title of this session. You have my skin
Alright.
flute.
This is a deal.
It's never going to end, is it?
No, that was good.
The jokes
Alright.
about that.
If I help you and nobody dies, you will help me retrieve my water sword.
It was sold, wasn't it? So
Yes.
We're not getting back into this. My answer is going to be no.
I don't know what you want from us.
Either all of that is behind us, or it's not. And if it's not, then there's really not any.
I really like that sword.
Well,
There'll be others.
I really liked my reputation as well. So, unfortunately, we all lost something there.
There will be others.
Think shit's
I
heating up,
guess.
guys.
All right.
Shit is
And while
getting
he's
thick.
saying that, I'll hand him the bow.
A short bow?
That is a longbow. It is called the
Oh.
oath bow.
I'll tell
Dave, it's
him-
got to be a short bow.
Yep.
I thought
I'll
he
be
had
like,
the
"No,
archery
man."
skill.
Nope.
All right, well then it's a short bow. Lo and
Yeah,
behold,
dwarves
magically
dwarves
turns
wouldn't
into
have
a
longbows anyways.
okay, well it magically turns into a short bow. So you have a bow.
Cool.
Power
A
of the
second bow.
power of the dungeon master. Voila! It's now a short bow. I thought you took that feat. My bad.
Yeah.
All right, you want? I don't know what it is, Dave. Do you want to?
I'll look it up.
Yeah, it's in the PDF. It's a pretty nice bow actually. It's called the Oath Bow. It's a long bow. It's snow white in color, and
Short
despite
bow.
its slender profile, exceptionally strong. When an arrow is knocked,
Where's this?
it's on page 13 of the Magic Item PDF. And when an arrow is knocked to its string, the bow whispers its wielder in Elvish, "Swift defeat to my enemies."
So I don't know Elvish, so the boy is gonna. The
It's
boy is
gonna.
boy
Then
is gonna.
you ain't gonna know what the hell it's saying then.
Yes.
Plus
Yes,
one
I
bonus
agree.
to attack rolls.
What
damage
happens
rolls.
is you get +1 to attack and damage, and also you can also swear an oath on the target as well. And when you swear an oath on the target, that target becomes your sworn enemy until the target drops to 0 and dies. And
When
when your
attacking your
enemy
sworn
is,
enemy.
yeah, when you
Alright.
attack your sworn
Pretty
enemy,
good.
you do an additional 3d6 damage on a hit. An additional 3d6 on a hit.
You know, I think I like this more than the sword.
So easy to please.
Well, look at while you
I
have a
still
sworn
like
enemy,
that sword.
you have a disadvantage on attack rolls against every other creature.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just so you know. And so, well, that means you just focus on one until that one's dead, and then you focus on the next one.
Well, I'm pretty sure that you can only use that oath, once a week or something like that?
Once a day.
Once a day?
It
That's-
says you lose
Whoa.
the oath after 7 days.
Yeah, gotcha. That's if it does. That's if the target doesn't die within 7 days. Yeah,
Yeah.
gotcha.
You can
All
choose
right.
a new one after one next day. Cool.
So there you go.
Alright.
You have a new
Thank
bow.
you.
Don't thank me.
So he just handed him that bow
Yes.
without saying anything, correct?
I give my other bow to the gnome, my +5 HP bow.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
so I just handed it to him after we had the conversation about going to get the water sword.
So where did you get this? Pretty good.
We all got a little bit of a reward for turning the gems in that we
I
fought,
see.
and this was yours.
Well, thank you for telling your people that I did help. I appreciate it.
Oh, you guys are gonna make me have a tear in my eye.
Hug. I think it's time for a hug. Yeah.
At this
No.
point,
Hug.
all right. Well, I think everybody said they were down to go.
Hmm?
Does that mean you're coming, Juno? You're joining
Yeah.
us?
Yeah.
Let's put that bow to use.
All right, so I guess the party decides
lead the way.
to take off.
So what do we know about this place? Tim, you wanna give us an insight or anything?
The first thing we're going to do is go check the village of gnomes, which is a little bit further up. They were attacked and appear to be almost, if not entirely, destroyed. But the focus of the attack came from a clan of stone giants. I kid you not when I say this is going to be the most life-risking adventure you're going to face against. These
You
guys
said that about
are...
the temple. The temple was easy.
I didn't say that about the
Easy
temple.
too. I'm pretty sure you did.
I'm pretty sure I didn't. Seeing as I had no idea what was in the temple. The stone giants are going to be likely the most powerful thing that we've ever fought. And not just one. There's a lot.
Everybody is at
To pick
Full
and
spell
choose
slots.
our places specifically, there's going to be so little room for error. I can't even begin to explain it. This is tactics. This is assault. This is taking our time to do it right and not taking any
153
quick
HP,
action without
100
thought.
HP, yeah, 90 HP. A lot.
We're going to need to heavily protect
They've got 6 people go.
our mage. We're going to
If
need
they're
to
smart,
heavily
they'll be
protect
okay.
or heavily focus on protecting. I don't even know how to
User
explain
joined your
the
channel.
the danger of a hurled boulder.
Yeah, we cannot have that what happened in the others.
Okay, well. First thing I do is I'm going to cast Mage Armor.
You're not there yet. Not even close.
Oh. Well, it lasts for 8 hours, I don't know.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Probably not.
All right. So you want to go over to the I take it you want to go to the Lemmywinkle village, the gnome clan called the Lemmywinkles.
So, about a caravan and the horses, should we leave them behind or?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is basically an on-foot adventure. It is about 300 to 400 yards up the side of a cliff, barely. So, well, up the side of a cliff. Not an impossible climb, but it's going to take you several hours to travel that unnoticed. Gim knows some certain ways on how to get up there. But I think
Before we leave,
go ahead.
Before we leave, I would like to, since Game doesn't let me into his village, I give him some gold so he can buy me a sword, any common sword.
Well,
Or
you got a dagger on you, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there's really going to be no need to purchase a sword. I mean, so if you
Yeah,
need a
whatever.
sword, you can take a normal. What do you want? A short sword?
Yeah, you
Well-
wouldn't have much of a choice there.
I have one that I'm probably not going to be using ever again, so if you would like it, you could have mine.
Okay.
What's up, Crow?
Cool.
What kind of links, man?
The mage unbuckles her short sword and gives it to Juno then, I guess.
From the back of the group, I'm gonna holler up, "Hey, what about the wheel? Can that make the trip?"
No.
Oh, your mimic pet.
No.
That's right. Yeah,
No,
that'd be
no,
awesome.
No,
Man, you don't want that thing.
we're
to
not
die.
taking it. No way.
You don't
That
want that.
seem.
You guys take it easy over there. I'm getting hungry over here. Why don't you throw me a few rations before you go?
You know, we could toss it into doors. It's pretty useful.
Fucking mimic pet. What kind of hairball idea was that of mine? What the hell? Alright, so I take it you want to stop by the Lemmiwinkle clan before you make your pit stop at the, well, your main stop at the Stone Giant Fortress, right?
I'm sure we want to see it for
Correct.
ourselves.
Okay. So when you trek, say it takes an hour of travel, and when you get to the village, I mean, there's really just a couple small, old campfires that are still smoldering, and there's really no dead. They've been buried in a nearby makeshift graveyard, and there's just several gnomes that have stayed behind in case any kind of survivors reappear, or if anyone is to escape. Then there's several scouts. I mean, they actually find you because they are hidden, so they do alert you that they are there, but there's nothing really going on there. There's really nothing going on there, actually. Just a few scouts.
Well, we'll come up to them and find out what the status is. Is there a guard close that we could talk to, or a scout, or anything?
No. There's no guards. It's just us here. We're waiting for any survivors.
I'm gonna kind of step to the front up there with Gim and say, "We're here to help. Can you tell us anything what happened?"
Yeah, the giants killed us and took our people. That's not rocket science there, Einstein.
Hey, we're here to help. Which way did they go?
He points right up there. There it is. And you can see the gnomes don't have the advantage that you guys actually have as being in the Stonehammer clan. They're more vulnerable to boulder attacks, and as you can see, the village is littered with large boulders. So usually they do a good job defending the giants off, but they were just overmatched, overpowered.
How many people were taken?
There are 8 to 10 that are unaccounted for. Hold on, Crow. I'll give you permission whenever we take our break.
Is there any other investigating we need to do in here?
Just be
before we
patient.
Move on.
Okay, well, for some reason that voice makes me think of the Muppets. I don't know why.
It's my horrible gnome impersonation. Time is money, friend.
It definitely makes me think of the Muppets. Anyway.
The Muppets.
Well, I need to look up the name of the original gnome.
What, the Bizik? Your friend Bizik?
Bizik, yeah. Is Bizik around? Did he survive, or is he among the missing?
He is among the missing. As our leader is as well, Fudwick. Fudwick the Powerful.
It's actually a pretty cool name out of character. I like that.
Thanks. He was blasting the giants with all kinds of orbs and fire, but he was just overwhelmed. So we ran.
Is there anything left of the village? I mean, is it even sustainable?
No, it's heavily damaged. It's definitely going to need some dwarven craftsmanship and some dwarven TLC to get this thing back on its feet.
Okay, well, I'm going to express to him. I was like, well, considering the state of the village and the fact that you told me that you just got attacked by giants and they took away half your clan, I would suggest you
Fudwick.
perhaps
I love
return
that.
to the Stonehammer clan and wait there. We can certainly send any survivors there, but I'd prefer you be safe than standing out here waiting to be attacked again.
Besides, probably everyone else is dead. Nobody else is gonna come here.
We'll hang around till nightfall, and then we'll head back to the clan. To your clan's home, that is. We were talking for a while anyway of maybe possibly merging with you guys, because we've been hurt pretty bad lately. I know
I'm
Fudwick
sure
was in
everybody would
talks. He
I'm
was
sure everybody would be very glad to have additional company. You guys are more than welcome. On behalf of being a member of the clan, I can't imagine any reason for them not to accept you.
And we'll just kick their ass if they don't. I mean, no, I'm just kidding.
Maybe that annoying voice would be a reason to deny them entry.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, kidding.
Our
I'm
hormonal
kidding.
voice. That's right. All of a sudden, Tiamat comes out of the sky and bites Rhiannon directly in half. Thanks for playing, Rhiannon. No, I'm just kidding. Oh my goodness! All right, so basically that's it. The gnome alerts. He does tell you that they will head back to the Stonehammer clan at nightfall.
I'll give the gnomes a few coppers, like nation, for their troubles.
You're so generous, and then he rolls his eyes. You're so generous. A couple of
Oh
coppers.
yes, I know. I'm amazing. No problem.
Thank you. All right, so you guys are about probably 200 yards from the giant keep. You see some couple plumes of smoke coming out. Sort of. Basically, you're thinking it's probably fire pits. You can see several structures on the walls and stuff. So you're actually pretty close. You're only several hundred yards away. No more climbing involved or hazardous terrain or anything. It's basically just a straight
We want to
shot.
put up, guys. We want to put
Right,
up
well,
some
now
kind of.
now I cast rock armor. Not rock armor.
Hold
mage
on,
armor.
hold on. 1 second.
What's that?
Do we want to set up some kind of scout or guard, see what they do for a few hours or days, see what if they have kind of rotation or whatever.
You can do whatever you guys want.
No, I'm asking the party.
What are you looking to do?
We
He wants
stay
to-
here. Look at the giants. Look at their camp or whatever.
Oh, they
To
actually have
determine
a
if
road
they
track.
have some kind of rotation or if they leave and then come back.
Pick up the
what-
gnomes and
what's
use them as
their-
full body shields, right?
Just trying
What
to
do they
scout
do?
it out a little
Charge
bit.
in.
Push.
Ah!
Hmm?
Just scouting it out.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever scouting we could do carefully on the way up sounds reasonable. I mean, we're kind of in a rush to get. We don't think
Where are we? Are we in a rush?
there's a bunch of
A ghillie suit.
captive gnomes. What do you think they're going to happen to them if they
A
stay there
leisure
too long?
suit heavy.
Well, if they capture them, they're probably not gonna kill them right away. Otherwise, they would have just killed them.
Unless they're going to eat them.
It's not something. Nothing I'd
What?
want a chance. Nothing I want a chance.
Well, if we fail and die, they're gonna die anyway. So might as well be careful and take it
Nice track.
the best way we can. Otherwise, they're dead and we're dead. It's pointless.
Construct a
Caution,
wooden
definitely.
rabbit.
Yeah, I mean, we can come up here and try to scout before we get too close.
Hey Dave, what do I already know about this stronghold as far as its defenses?
You do know that there is a labyrinth inside, so this isn't all that you see. It is basically the walls are constructed of stone. There's really not any kind of heavy defenses except for the pikes that are going around the fort, and there are several huts that you can actually see, kind of peering over the wall. So plus you see a couple smoke plumes as well, probably from fires. And I'm going to put you on the map as you get closer. You are able to travel stealthily as a
I think,
party and avoid any kind of confrontation with a few of the patrolling Actually, there's a patrolling Etten, and actually a patrolling Stone Giant working together. So you definitely know now that they are allied together.